The 30-man men's Royal Rumble match is upon us. It is the most unpredictable Royal Rumble in the last decade. That's right, I said it. There are a plethora of storylines playing out, a plethora of legit winners that we can talk and discuss, and some surprises and possible debuts and returns that could happen this Saturday at the Rumble. Hit that subscribe button, go ahead, super kick it, like above that like button, backdrop that bell. It's a 30-man Royal Rumble preview right here on the Flex Zone Podcast. This is the Flex Zone Podcast, only place giving you that wrestling content, how you want it, when you need it. God's favorite host back again with my final Royal Rumble preview. That's right, it's time to preview the men's Royal Rumble match, the most anticipated match on Saturday's Royal Rumble card. As I mentioned in the open, the most unpredictable Royal Rumble in the last decade. There are a plethora of main event guys, there are a plethora of storylines, there are a plethora of ways that WWE can go with this as Triple H takes over his full control of Royal Rumble and WrestleMania season. But like I did with the women, I'm going to go down the list of all 30 participants, give you the storylines with them, also tell you why it's unpredictable, why they could win, and address this rumor about Cody not finishing his story at WrestleMania 40. Now, number one on the list, the guy who should come out first is Cody Rhodes. Let's address the elephant in the room. Reports were surfacing within the last 48 hours that Cody Rhodes is not rumored to main event WrestleMania 40 against Roman Reigns to finish his story, quote unquote. And I take these reports with a grain of salt because if it's being reported that somebody in Triple H's circle is telling the dirt sheets that Cody is not going to finish his story, Cody is not going to win the Rumble, Cody is not main eventing WrestleMania 40, don't you think they would do that on purpose just to get you off the scent like a hound dog searching for somebody? You sprinkle something down to mess up their sense of smell to get them off your scent so they can't catch you. And why would Triple H's inner circle say something like that and give away what's going to happen pretty much at the Rumble and at WrestleMania 40? Wouldn't that person, if this information did come out and it was legit, that person not have a job today? That person would be weeded out immediately with the quickness, especially after the week WWE had announcing the partnership with Netflix that Raw will be going there in January 2025. That Dwayne The Rock Johnson, who now owns the trademark to The Rock, is now on the board of directors with TKO, who bought the WWE, TKO Endeavor, with Ari Emanuel, with Nick Khan, his agent. They're not going to let anything like this come out and spoil it. If anything, they're throwing you off the scent because Cody is one of the presumptive favorites to win the Royal Rumble and a guy who I'm already going to tell you is going to be in my final four. But I don't think they would tell you, oh, yeah, Cody's not finishing his story. I think the time to finish Cody's story is now or never. He lost last year. I understood why they did it. But this year he has to finish it because if we have to wait until WrestleMania 41, who is going to care? Most people don't even care now. And like I said, even if Cody does win the championship at WrestleMania 40, or even if he won it last year, then what? You won the title, now what? WWE and a lot of wrestling companies do a terrible job booking babyface champions. I think Cody should bring back a new rejuvenized, a 2024 version of the Winged Eagle WWE Championship to revitalize, give SmackDown that full-time champion that they want and that they need. But take the reports with a grain of salt. Now, could Cody Rhodes very much get screwed out of his position at WrestleMania 40 and have to wait until WrestleMania 41 after Roman and Rock, after Roman beats Hogan's record in September? That could potentially happen, especially if WrestleMania 41 is in Vegas or in Minnesota, Minneapolis, Minnesota, like they're rumored to be having. But I'm 50-50. I could see Cody, to be honest, if you want to piss people off, you want to watch the world burn, you want to watch the internet sleuths and detectives and neckbeards and wrestle purists and the individuals who just swear they know everything, pissed off, have The Rock come in the Royal Rumble at number 30 and eliminate Cody to win the Rumble. That would piss a lot of people off. People will be ranting, content creators will be going wild. People will be saying, oh, I'm never going to watch WWE again. But they'll be watching on Monday or still watching WrestleMania. Wow, that would be something, right? The Rock to come and eliminate Cody, then approaching Roman at the end of his match in the main event. Anyway, Cody Rhodes number one. He's in it. CM Punk number two. His story is just beginning. He's back in WWE 10 years to the time that he left WWE, which was his last appearance at a Royal Rumble. CM Punk, Seth Rollins still could be the main event of night one. Gunther. Now, what they did on Monday with Gunther, it let me know that the original plan, in my opinion, and I was saying this last year going into the Rumble, Gunther was my pick to win the Rumble before CM Punk came back. Gunther was the guy, in my opinion, who should win the Royal Rumble, keep the Intercontinental title, go into WrestleMania as Intercontinental Champion, challenge Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship on night one, title for title, WrestleMania 6, where Hulk Hogan takes the WWE title against the Intercontinental Champion, Ultimate Warrior. Ultimate Warrior beats Hulk Hogan, wins the WWF and Intercontinental title. He's a double champion. I would have Gunther beat Seth, win the World Heavyweight Championship. Gunther then would relinquish the Intercontinental title the Monday after Raw, which is a very newsworthy show. A tournament begins the week after, leading into Backlash in Paris, France, for the new Intercontinental Champion, which is crowned on international soil for the first big event in Paris, France at Backlash, the first major event after WrestleMania. But I look for Gunther to be in the Final Four. Drew McIntyre. His heel turn has been fantastic so far. He is trying to get his moment. Now, I said if Seth did have to relinquish the title, I'd love to see Drew possibly win the title if they made the Royal Rumble for the World Heavyweight Championship or put the title on the line in the Elimination Chamber. I have Chad Gable, Otis, Alpha Academy. I don't like tag teams in the Royal Rumble, especially when we know that the guy isn't going to have a chance of winning. Like Otis isn't winning the Rumble. I'm cool with Chad Gable by himself, but do we need Otis? I have Bobby Lashley. He's going to be in there dominating. Sami Zayn, one of the other guys who could win this Royal Rumble. Sami Zayn is a guy in 2024, 2025 who's going to be a World Heavyweight Champion definitely by next year. So we got Cody so far, CM Punk, Gunther, Drew McIntyre, Bobby Lashley, Sami Zayn. That's what, 7 legitimate guys right there. Chad Gable, if you want to go 8. Jey Uso. He's trying to win championship gold. Is Jey Uso going to run into Gunther? Is Jey Uso going to take the title from Gunther? I don't think so because I think Jey Uso will be eliminated by Jimmy Uso in this Royal Rumble. We got Solo Sikoa. I would have Solo Sikoa come out at number 2 after Cody. Cody comes out at 1. Solo Sikoa comes at number 2. You finish that story of Sikoa costing Cody the championship at Mania last year. Cody can get his revenge by eliminating Sikoa this year. Karrion Kross, Damian Priest, Mr. Money in the Bank, Senior Money in the Bank, Finn Balor, Brock Lesnar will be a surprise. Kofi Kingston is announced already. Xavier Woods, I think, will be in there. From NXT, Carmelo Hayes and Braun Breaker. It's their time. I think Carmelo Hayes is going to be on SmackDown. Braun Breaker, I can see him on the Raw after Mania. Let's get Santos Escobar in there. He will be in the Rumble. I think a returning Andrade El Idolo will be back in WWE at the Royal Rumble. I think a returning Rey Mysterio comes back and actually eliminates Santos Escobar as well. I have Sheamus returning. I think Sheamus does return. Sheamus does return at the Royal Rumble, and Sheamus is a big factor into this match. I have Bronson Reed, Grayson Waller, Austin Theory, The Miz, Ricochet. Now, my last person, I have Big E, but apparently there may be a schedule conflict where he could be somewhere at a conference, a Sony or gaming conference, the day of the Rumble, which would not allow him to return, and maybe he's not quite ready yet. He may need another 12 months to the Royal Rumble 2025, heading into that event and WrestleMania 41. So I don't have Dominic Mysterio in here, but I could see Big E as a surprise. I could see Dominic Mysterio in here as well, but I think The Miz and Ricochet do deserve to be in this match. So, like I said, Cody Rhodes is a guy who can win this. CM Punk is a guy who can win this. Gunther, Drew McIntyre, Sami Zayn, Jey Uso. You want to put Solo in there? That's 7. You got Damian Priest with the Money in the Bank. That's 8. Brock Lesnar. That's 9. You have at least 9. I just named 9 legit guys who could possibly win this championship, or excuse me, win the Royal Rumble. Then when we get to the Final Four, I have Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Gunther, and Drew. As much as I would like to see the world burn and think that The Rock winning would just set so many people off and piss them off, I think Triple H is going to stick to the script. It's going to be between Punk and Cody. Now, I do think Gunther eliminates Drew McIntyre. I think Cody eliminates Gunther, and I think CM Punk possibly eliminates Cody Rhodes to win the Royal Rumble. Now, they could do a 1997 with the Lex Luger, Bret Hart situation where both men hit the ground at the same time. It sets up maybe where each man gets an option where neither has to lose, but both kind of win. It kind of creates a WTF moment. It kind of is a bit of nostalgia. It creates a situation of, okay, what's going to happen now? But we could have Punk still going to face Seth, and then we could have Cody going to face Roman. And that would be a little bit of a cop out. It would kind of piss the crowd off probably, or they could just restart the match. And I think Punk does eliminate Cody. Punk goes on to Seth. How does Cody get to the Elimination Chamber being a Raw superstar on SmackDown? I would have the final 6 individuals or some type of bloodline last chance where people who were done wrong by the bloodline, Cody, Jey Uso, if you want to put in Sami Zayn, you want to put in whomever else you want to put in there, Drew McIntyre, you want to put those guys in an elimination chamber for the right to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. You can throw in Randy Orton, AJ Styles, possibly as your 6 to round it out. And you can have those individuals who've been done wrong by the bloodline have an opportunity to face Roman and get revenge at WrestleMania. Cody could win the chamber and could then set up their match at Mania. That's without The Rock. And like I said, if The Rock does come back and he is main eventing with Roman at WrestleMania 40, I don't know what we do with Cody. I don't know where Cody goes from here. I don't know who Cody faces. Is it going to be Randy Orton? But I think that should be a main event championship match where Cody defends the title, defeats Orton as one of their major feuds. Maybe if Cody wins the title at 40, we could do that at SummerSlam. But let me know. Sound off in the comments. What are your predictions? What are your thoughts? Is this the most unpredictable WWE Royal Rumble of all time? I think this is the main attraction of the show. My personal favorite match in WWE each year. I look forward to the Royal Rumble as it is also one of my like I said, that is the field. Sound off in the comments. What do you guys think? Who debuts? Who returns? Do we get a lot of call ups? Do we get more legends? Does Hulk Hogan, his old ass, does he show up in the Royal Rumble? What are we doing with him? Like I said, I think we're going to see the Women's Rumble kick off the show. Logan Paul, Kevin Owens United States Championship match second. The Men's Royal Rumble third. I think the Roman Reigns Fatal 4-Way with LA Knight, Randy Orton, and AJ Styles is your main event. Which, if it is, like I said in my preview, stay tuned for something after. Which, if it's not The Rock confronting Roman, maybe if Cody wins the Rumble and they stay the course and they've been doing all this just to throw you off, Cody confronts Roman and sets up their match right then and there. Now, the Gunther thing, like I said, that was a misdirect on Monday with the Seth injury news. But Seth is going to be walking into WrestleMania, I believe, as champion. He's not going to vacate it. Gunther, like I said, was my original pick before. CM Punk came back. You have Gunther win the Rumble, wins the World Heavyweight Championship while still the IC champion, vacates the title, and Raw after Mania, we get a championship tournament leading into Backlash. But sound off in the comments. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell. Let me know how you're feeling about the Men's Royal Rumble. Is this the most unpredictable Royal Rumble of all time, or at least in the last decade, in my opinion? Who is your Final Four? Who wins? Surprises, debuts, any type of returns, anything like that that we need to be on the look for as well. And don't forget, Saturday, we will be here. We will be here live for the Flex Zone Podcast official Royal Rumble live stream and watch along. You've seen all my previews, you've seen my predictions. I have Bayley winning the women's Royal Rumble. Logan Paul retaining his U.S. Championship. Cody unfortunately falling short, but CM Punk winning the Rumble, Cody winning the Elimination Chamber, and Roman Reigns retaining his undisputed WWE Universal Championship match. But it's going to be a fun Rumble. We're going to be here watching it live, breaking it all down. Let me know. The comment section is yours. Super kick that subscribe button, hit the like button, and make sure you like a bomb it and backdrop that bell. It's the Flex Zone Podcast, the only place giving you your sports content how you want it when you need it. Throw your ones up, acknowledge the head of the sports podcast table. Let me know any of these previews, anything else you want to see from us on the channel, and make sure you RSVP, hit the bell, subscribe, and join us this Saturday for our Royal Rumble live stream and watch along. Should be a fun Royal Rumble, should be an unpredictable Royal Rumble. I think it will be one of the best Royal Rumbles since at least 2020, which was a very good Royal Rumble as well. We'll see what WWE Triple H has up his sleeve. And remember, take all the dirt sheet reports with a grain of salt, everyone. They wouldn't blatantly come out and spoil and say, oh no, Cody's not going to be a major factor of 40. I mean, he is on the front of 2K, where the tagline is finish your story. Just saying. They don't do that by happenstance or coincidence. They're trying to program your mind to accept Cody as the guy, as the champion, the future face of the company. But if Cody doesn't get Roman at WrestleMania, who does he face? Does he face John Cena? Does he face Drew McIntyre? Does he face CM Punk maybe? If we do Gunther and Seth, and Gunther surprisingly wins the Rumble and surprises the hell out of everybody? A lot of storylines. Like I said, at least a good 7 to 10 guys you can make a strong case for to win the Rumble and main event WrestleMania 40. But I'm getting out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Join us this Saturday for the Royal Rumble. Make sure you check out all the past previews on the channel. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Subscribe, hit the like button, helps us out tremendously. And until next time, we gone. Thank you for watching here on the Flex Zone.